Garbage, garbage, garbage. You ever get that itch? I'm not talking about an itch you fix with cream. I'm talking about that itch for adventure. Time to get out of the house. When do you think that adventure starts? Think that adventure starts when you leave pavement, get to your campsite? No, I think that adventure starts with your idea. That idea that you need to get out. That's when the planning begins. And I think your planning should start with 3 major questions. It's going to be when, it's going to be where, and it's going to be for how long. Once you get those 3 questions answered, now you can start filling in the blanks. Once you get your where figured out, now you can start working on your when. If you're like me, if you have a job, I got to give at least 2 weeks notice in order to get time off, which I think is better. It's ideal for me to start planning. And I like to use checklists. I feel like if it's spontaneous, if you just get up and take off, it's a very good chance that you're going to leave items at home. You're going to forget to bring things that are important, or maybe even vital to your trip. So I like to use a checklist, and I think about all the things that I need to take, and I start writing them down on paper. And I use my checklist to pack and make sure that I have everything that I need. So having a trailer is kind of cool. I have a lot of stuff already packed in my trailer. I got a table, chairs, I got my cooking gear. I got really a lot of things already packed up and pretty much stays packed up. However, I always put that on my list, and I go out there and I make sure that I've got that on my trailer just in case, maybe for whatever reason I've taken it off to clean or whatever. I want to make sure that I still have it ready to go. So really about the only thing that I am taking from the house to my Jeep is going to be my dry foods. Stuff that doesn't necessarily need to be in a refrigerator. As you can see, this is the stuff that I'm taking with me. This is what's going to be in my Jeep. And if you look, I don't have a high-end 23-0 Rome airtight waterproof cargo container. This is just a tub, just a plastic tub. It just gets thrown in the back of my Jeep. So I've got everything pretty much packed up and ready to go. We're heading up to Sedona for the weekend, and I feel like I've got all the details worked out, and I think it's gonna go off without a hitch, and there shouldn't be any reason why I need to use plan AA for any reason. This is a prime example of what can go wrong even when you've got everything planned out. We rolled into Sedona at 4 o'clock, and the campsite we originally were gonna camp at was full, and our plan B campsite was through town and an hour away, which was a mistake on my part. But we got to that campsite, and that campsite was closed. And now it's getting late and it's getting dark, and we tried to find other campsites nearby, and they were all closed. So now we were starting to get desperate. We came back across through Sedona, and we stopped at Bash's to get some dinner, and we ate dinner in the parking lot in my Jeep, which was not exactly my plan, but it happened. So then at this point now it's 8 o'clock at night, and it's really dark, and we're trying to find a spot to pitch a tent, to pitch camp, and we're getting desperate. And this is the one campsite that we found. It's not ideal. You know, when you think about Sedona, you think about the red rocks, you think about the picturesque vistas, and this is far from what I thought boondocking in Sedona was going to be. So we're going to try to pack up and find us a better spot, see if we can't get that view that we're looking for, and we're just going to call this a lesson learned. Well, so this is our plan AA, I'll say. We just rolled into a different campsite with a better view, and we're getting set up again. So I don't want these videos to be about look at me, look where I'm going, come along with me. Instead, I want these videos to be more about, if the plan doesn't work, make it work, or adapt so that it will work. So in a case where things don't go quite like you wanted it to, or things like didn't go quite as planned, change it, adapt, make it work. So in a situation like ours, we come to the beautiful Sedona in order to get a good view, but when our plan fell through, our original plan, we fixed it, and now we get views like this. And if you happen to be in the area, southern Arizona or Phoenix area, be sure to check out Sedona. But more importantly, get out there, and that's what I want my videos to be about. Get out there and explore, enjoy the terrain, enjoy the environment around you. So, along with planning your trip, also do research of the activities that you can do in your area. There's a lot of things that you can do, especially in Sedona. Trails that you can hike, pink Jeep tours, ATV rentals. So take full advantage of the activities that are going on in your area.
Right now.
You all right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
Don't block the sun. Do not block. Yeah.
I gotta be in it somewhere. Okay, so as the sun sets here in Sedona, you always gotta get the last word in. Let go of it if I can throw it.
It's very cool. Okay.
So as the sun sets in Sedona, things to think about. Go by your list, make a checklist, get all those things that you don't want to forget. And when you get out in the field, when you get out into your campsite, make another list of the things that you did forget or the things that you should bring next time. So keep all that stuff in mind, and just remember that a good plan is one that's going to be ever evolving and rapidly changing. Most importantly, get out there. Even if you forget stuff, just get out there. It doesn't matter what you have or what you need to bring. Just get out there. Good enough.
Hello.
I think I can. It is pretty cool to see these things just going over the rocks. You sit down and you plan out your trip, get all the details, but really and truly, a good plan. Oh, fucking shit. Cut.
It's too late. Okay.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it is.
It is recording.
Does it say?
Yes, it's running.
Okay. Yeah. You can also plan activities in the area. Sedona has lots of.
Walk slowly.
Stop. Cut.
Oh,
Hey, stop. We'll go up here.
walk slowly.
Good. So, along with your planning, it's good to plan the activities around, or the activities that are in your area. Yeah. Stop. So, even with all the amount of planning, all the details you think you've got ironed out, oh man, he's got an iCab thing just for a place so we could. Dog's about to get hit by a car. So this is an example of, even with the most planning that you can do. Hey! Why? Why?
My God, Lucky. Good one.
So, even with the most amount of planning, maybe you think you crossed all your I's? No. Shit.